Hiya guys, today I'll be making vegetable enchiladas. For those who know me, my friends and my family know that this is a staple in our household and it's our favorite thing to do. It's so yummy, it's cheesy, it's tomatoey, it's Mexican goodness, and don't think it's the right way to do it, but it's been in our family for God knows how long, so it's our way of doing it. For this, what you'll need is 1 tomato tin fully grinded, some chopped chilies, some fresh basil, some chopped onions, 1 tin of kidney beans. What I've done with these kidney beans is I've put them in the grinder, so I've made them into kind of a gloopy consistency. Some good old taco seasoning, some tomato puree, some black pepper, and some mixed herbs, and then some obvious olive oil to fry your onions. So I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, let's get cooking. Let's see if this works. So in my pan, I have put in a teaspoon of olive oil. Just gonna put it on a medium heat to warm up. And also featuring some Corona. Right, so not putting my hand fully inside, I'm just testing the heat for the oil. And it seems okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off putting your onions in. Just letting them saute for a while. So with this, what we're doing is we're starting off with the tomato sauce. Only reason because it's so easy. It should take maybe less than 10 to 15 minutes max to create. So we just let the onions saute in the oil for about 2-3 minutes, and then we'll add the green chilies and seasoning, which I haven't got out yet, so sorry guys. So onions are cooking nicely. They're gonna get to a little, they're looking a little translucent now, so nearly there. Now I'm gonna add the fresh chilies. You don't necessarily need to add chilies. I just like things really hot and spicy. And it gives it a nice little kick to it. Gonna add some salt. That was probably about 2 tablespoons of salt. Now the onions are nice and brown inside, we're going to take our tomato sauce, our tomato tin, and we're going to put the whole thing inside. Keep the bowl because you'll later need to transfer it back from the pan back into here. So put that all in. And give that a stir. So in essential, we're basically making a pizza kind of sauce for our enchiladas. So I'm literally going to let that boil down for a couple of minutes until it starts bubbling, and then we'll add the basil, the pepper, the taco seasoning, and mixed herbs. Okay. So our tomato sauce is boiling away. We are going to add the important bits. Black pepper. I'll put 1 tablespoon of black pepper in, like so. I'll just give it a little mix to see if I need any more. So I've used fresh black pepper. I just find it has a nicer, stronger taste than your usual normal black pepper grinder. We're going to use some taco seasoning. And we're just going to use a tiny bit. So I'm just going to shake this beforehand. I'm just going to put in maybe half a tablespoon of taco seasoning. And then we'll put in our tomato puree. And we'll put a tablespoon in of that. And then our all-important mixed herbs. With the mixed herbs, I'll put the same amount of black pepper that I put inside. So I'll put in a tablespoon and maybe a bit more. Start with less first, and then once it's kind of boiled up into a nice pasta sauce, not pasta sauce, pizza sauce, you can try it and add accordingly if you want. And if you really want to go crazy, you can add some chili powder, maybe, to give it a little kick, but I'm not going to. So I'll give that a nice little stir. And let that simmer for a while, and then I'll give it a little taste later on to see if I need to add anything else. And you can see now it's all bubbling up nicely, so that means it's cooking well. So what I'll do is just get a little tablespoon and try it to see if it needs anything, any salt or pepper or seasoning if needed. Definitely need salt, a little bit of pepper. Right, so back with the salt. And some more mixed herbs, I think. And then we should be good to go. Might add a bit more taco seasoning. And then just give that a little stir, give it a little taste. See if I need to add anything else to it. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create the filling for the enchiladas, so the kidney beans. So now the sauce is done, what I can do is put it back into the bowl here that we first used it for. Just saves you cleaning up and adding extra bowls. So now the sauce is done. What we need to do is leave about 2 tablespoons of the sauce in this pan, because we're going to use the same pan for the kidney beans, like so. I'll just do this in the most, okay. So as you can see, I still left quite a well, probably about 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce into the pan. The reason why we're doing that is it just gets the kidney beans into a nice consistency and has the same flavourings as the tomato sauce. I'm going to put it on a lower heat, and then what we're going to do is add the kidney beans to the tomato sauce mixture, like so. As you can see, the consistency is pretty gloopy. And then we put that in like so. And then you just mix the kidney beans into the tomato sauce like so. So it loosens it all up now, so it's a little bit watery, the consistency. I'll show you in a sec. Like so. So while that's cooking down a little bit, you get your fresh basil and you can just pop it on top of your tomato sauce. I was actually meant to put that in the sauce, but I forgot. But you can just put it in now, it'll still taste yum. So while that's going, put that back onto the heat a little bit. And then now all we need to add to this is a little bit of salt. And some extra taco seasoning. So ideally you want to use more taco seasoning in the kidney bean mixture than the tomato sauce. It's just for a slight flavouring for the tomato sauce. But the taco seasoning, everything, I'll put about 2 tablespoons in here. Then give it a mix, and then we'll try it later on once it's cooked down a little bit. And keep stirring because you don't want it to be stuck to the bottom of the pan either. And then what I'm going to do is get another spoon and just try the mixture. Again, if you feel like you want to make it more spicy, you're more than welcome to put like fresh chilies in here to give it a bit of a more kick, but completely optional. Yeah, very taco-y. Yum. So then I just let that cook down on a low heat for a while. And then what I'm going to do is get a big spoon for our sauce. I'm just gonna mix all of that basil in, like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get ready to start filling everything. So what we're going to do is get our tin for the enchiladas and then our wraps. And what I'm going to do is just going to put these in the microwave for 20 seconds to warm them up. And then I'm going to put this down and make sure it's not sticking. And while I do so, I shall warm up the tortillas and then we can get rolling. Like literally rolling. Get back to stirring. And then I think that is good to go. And then I'll turn the heat off and your filling is ready. Okay, so we have our warm tortillas. what we do is we'll put them in the pan. What we'll do is we'll get a spoon of the kidney bean mixture and then dollop it onto the tortilla and then just spread the kidney bean mixture all around the tortilla. And if you need to take some more, do so. Make sure you get in the corners as well, because you don't want the ends to be dry either. Okay, and then we get rolling. So completely up to you on how filling you want your enchiladas to be. If you make double the mixture, you can fill it up to the max, but it's completely optional. We like to keep things really simple here, so that's what I shall do. And then you'll put it in your pan like so, once rolled up, and then you'll just carry on doing the same thing with all of the wraps. So now we have pre-rolled all of our enchilada mixes. Now the fun stuff. A lot of people may not make enchiladas this way, but this is our way. So what we do is we're going to cover this whole enchilada tin with the yummy tomato sauce that we created. And there's a reason why we made so much, because we want to cover every single bit inside here, and to ensure that, one, the ends of the enchilada rolls don't get dried out and they still have a really nice soft yummy consistency when they come out the oven. So just go crazy. If you wanted to pour the whole tin in, more than welcome to. And this is literally how you do it. And then we take the end bits and literally fill the end corners up, like so. Now that's all done. The most difficult part, I would say, is grating cheese all over this. So yeah, you can watch me do that now. So now what we're going to do is grate cheese all over this. Completely up to you what kind of cheese you use. I'm just using a mild cheddar. Red Leicester works too, if you mix it into two. And also what really works well is if you have those Mexican, the Mexican cheese with the spice, if you combine it with the mild cheddar, oh my god, it tastes so good. But I don't have that at the moment, so I'm just using mild cheddar and it will be just as good. So basically, go crazy. You might need 2 of these. I love cheese, so I'm not going to be shy with the cheese. I'm literally going to cover it. Now, once this is done, you'll put it in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes until it's all nice and crispy at the top, well, the cheese anyway. And when you bite into this, hopefully, because of the tomato sauce, your enchiladas will still remain really, really soft, really, really moist. And then this is how you have Vikita's family vegetarian enchiladas. Well, there you go. Just gonna mix it all out. And there you have it. yummy, yummy enchiladas ready for the oven. So cook this for about 15 to 20 minutes. You'll start seeing the cheese melt and get nice and crispy and golden. And once that's done, you can take it out and your enchiladas are ready to be served. I do hope you've enjoyed this, because I have, and this is my favourite dish ever. Please do try it out, and if you do, send me loads of videos and photos and everything else, because I love watching people cook and trying out our recipes. So hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you for watching.